Hello everyone, my name's Alt Keyboard 5326. Um, Alt for short, real name Brandon. In today's episode, we're playing All the Mods 10. Just got done with recording, posted it in private, so that way it can be checked and everything like that. So I don't accidentally get a strike or anything like that when it's posted publicly. But yeah. We're back in All the Mods 10. For those of you who haven't seen the last episode. We built this with that's gonna hold all the ME drives and stuff like that. Like we're gonna like a server room basically. That's what this room is. It's gonna be a server room where we have assembler matrix here and the quantum computers there. So yeah, that way we have that. Um, I still would have not known about those things and probably would not have built this or probably did this. Probably have done any of that if I was not told about that. So yeah, this is all the mods 10 to the skies. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Shark said he's gonna go down to eat breakfast and then maybe come back up. I'm waiting for Trains to message me back to see if he's up and is willing to play this or not. But yeah, so I need more gold. So I want a 64 version. I only have 4 right here. Which means I need 8 more. But I need more gold. So let's get some stuff started. So let's just empty out a little bit of our inventory. So yeah, that way that does that. Because we want crushed deep slate. We want a bunch of these materials. We mainly are going for gold. Although we could find raw gold here in the sieve. I don't want raw gold. I want the chunk, because then we can duplicate them. Gravel does it only an 8%. So deep slate is our way to go for that. But yeah, it looks like we're already getting some gold, so that's good. Okay. I need to move some of my stuff over here. But, yeah. Yeah. Yep, that's what we're looking for, gold. Okay. There we go. So with that gold, we can get the magma generators. Okay. Let me see. Okay, well, I'm gonna cut here. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so Shark is doing something right now, so he won't really be on, but he is here in the Discord.
Hello.
So, wait, say that again.
Hello.
Just to make sure everything looks like it was going through. But yeah, I finished up the build when he was gone. I also made the ME drives. I think I did this on recording, I think. I don't fully remember. We're making a bunch of the engineering processors to get a bunch of these set up, because we were also discussing, or I was really discussing what I was thinking about having it down. There we go, that's powering. On how it should look. So we're gonna make a lot more of these ME controllers. Oh, also, you know how I don't have the I don't have Tinker's Construct on here. Do you know why that's a bad thing for me?
Why is that?
Because I don't have the crafting table that I could just fit the items in and keep it in there.
Oh,
Unless
you
I
mean
get
like it?
one of these, which granted, you know how Project Infinity, the black iron recipe were so like long, and you need the blood and stuff like that. But then like I don't remember if we have that mod pack in the stone block, but this one is just iron and black dye, which is
Black
the
dye.
easiest freaking recipe, right?
Right, you just gotta get your black dye and that's it. Iron. We already got it.
Until I found out I don't really
This.
have anything to do black, right?
What on earth shall we do?
Here's a
Because we need
solution.
squids.
We go to the milling and see charcoal and coal will also work.
Oh no. Wither rose too.
Let's see how much coal we have though. Huh.
574. That's very
I
little
wonder how
amount.
much I wonder how much wood we have to turn into charcoal.
Oh, that should be enough.
Huh. Yeah, that should be good enough. But yeah, honestly, I think And then we're just gonna do that. That way it's taking it out. It's taken out of this and putting it into this guy. That way we all have it. That way we have it basically in one area, and when it overflows, it can go into here. Oh yeah, you know how my favorite VTuber's right here?
Hmm.
So, they now have bunny ears. Uh,
For
and
the
the
Easter.
multiple of them have bunny ears, and I didn't realize it was Easter until basically my mother came in with the Easter basket candy.
I gotta go egg hunting soon.
Yeah, for either that or not. I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be an Easter egg hunt this year or not, because you know how we do it the glow in the dark Easter egg hunt. I don't know if
Fact.
it. And the thing is, like, I think last year it was voted out that no one wanted to do it, right? I was the only one who actually wanted to do it. And you know how like old I am, right? I'm used to like a schedule and everything, right? So
Yep.
when something is like that, it's basically like tradition. Especially because not many people do glow in the dark Easter egg hunts. And at the same time, either there's usually a prize or it's the fun of it. But like the older you get, the more it's like it seems pointless, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess that's guess what my sister and brother felt, but I guess I was the only one who actually basically want to do it. Oh right, I'm actually gonna need a sink sooner or later. What do I need to make a sink?
To make a
Terracotta?
sink.
Oh, that's easy. Do you know why I want to make a sink so bad?
Wash your hands.
But I'm gonna ignore the fact that you guessed that basically correct. I'm gonna completely ignore that fact.
Why is it that you don't wash your hands in Minecraft?
Don't really care about the color.
Uh,
Does that not work? Oh. Yeah, nope, that'll do it.
Taking.
Okay. So I actually need... Dang it. Where's the clay? I know I had clay. 4 things of clay. If I'm not mistaken, yep, I still have those. So... Oh, I already had terracotta in here. Well, that was a waste. Look, Shark, I got a sink now.
You're holding it.
Yeah. You know what the best thing about this is?
Not only you get to wash your hands, but you also get the chance to wash the dishes.
No.
Dang.
This is an infinite water source.
Provides water to recipes.
I can connect a pipe to this, and it will forever pump water.
That's what I'm talking about. Needing water is crazy effective.
And, like, here's a sink and everything, but... You know how I said about making the house and everything?
Mm-hmm.
I basically want to see if I can't, like, make a mansion and all that stuff. That's why I wanted to help with you and everything, because that would also help. But, like, say, we might actually build it out of this wood or some other type of wood, but something of the basic Minecraft wood so that we can use a sink, but I want to make like a kitchen, a library, and like area like that inside of a mansion because like in a house like this, you're not gonna get very far. Like this was just supposed to be temporary to put some stuff in to make it to where it looks somewhat nice, but AFK overnight without phantoms until I found out about these blocks, so which prevent the mobs from spawning. Which you remember that Mega Torch a while back from the Stone Block series?
Yes, I remember the Mega Torch.
Do you even know what its purpose is?
Well, I think it's, if I remember correctly, it said it does prevent mobs from spawning from a bigger radius.
Yeah, so it what it basically does, it's like these. It's basically like these,
Light
except
field.
these don't light up an area, but um it's kind of the reason why you see all these yellow marks that in our Stone Block series we had to basically get
Oh
rid
yeah,
of.
the light
Mobs
sources.
don't with those blocks, mobs don't spawn. And not only is that a 32 block in radius, it goes a little bit into here, but not only that,
There's one also in there
here's
on the
one.
top.
And I have one at the four corners of this. So that way this is completely safe from any of the mobs spawning. I also added this glass here so that way it wouldn't snow on top of this, because I think it would be annoying if the snow was just blanking this up. And I might actually add, like, because I want this to be somewhat of a lookout. You get what I'm saying? Like, we connect it from this area over here to over here,
Hmm.
with a little walkway, stairs, and stuff like that. But that way, this whole little area, you'd be able to see, like, how the base is going, things like that. And I want to see if I can't get it to, like, maybe a corner over here or not. Which reminds me, it's fine. As much as I wanted to try and do ladders, I don't think I'll do ladders, and instead I'll do, you see how I have these blocks right here, right?
The
Like, I
yellow
can go
barrier,
up
yeah.
them, but if I make them one block up or make them look like this, I think that would be look pretty good, especially if it's on this block or something. So it'd be somewhat, like, where are the frames? Where are my frames? I always got I think I'm out of frame blocks. So we'll just a chew and see how I have all of these set already. This quantum chest plate is like end game stuff, so I want to see what the process is to get that. See if we can't get that started. These are what we're gonna need to upgrade the storage of the drawers, because the highest is netherite, but as of right now, I still need to set a bunch of these to diamonds, but I want to autocraft them.
Fully automated.
And these are for the hammers, but I don't have the exact stuff, so I might have to get the ME system. But frames, click. There we go. So let's see. Let's get
The
some of
edges.
those. Get some of those. Yeah, that should be okay. Yeah, and like I was telling the viewers earlier, the this whole station right here, how we have all this, will be changed to go into the ME system, but all this will be removed, and that way we have a clear pathway here. Just like this whole area can be changed to have actual buildings. So like we'll have a storage room and stuff like that for anything that does not like fit into a drawer or something like that. But we're gonna test and see if something works out as I plan it to.
He's got a plan, don't worry.
So if I do something like that, right? And then there we go. Now you see what I mean?
Oh, it's a fence or like a you know what the hell I'm talking about, like a barrier for like a rooftop.
Yeah. And also, since it's like this, the snow doesn't get onto it at all. And like I could add little holders and everything to make it look like it's not from here to here. That would actually looks like it's part of the build.
It's like a balcony.
Yeah.
I know my stuff.
Be like maybe in the middle, like oh, like see where this aligns right here? Like right here would be like angled down and then um two and then angled up to go sideways or something like that to where it looks something like this a little bit.
Mhm.
But yeah, so it would look like this. And say if I'm over here,
Lie down.
like that kind of looks pretty good as well. I have this over here on this one due to okay, I like how this kind of looks, but I might actually change it up. But there's only like I think there's a slight problem with that. I
What would be the
think.
problem?
Let me just check to confirm. I think there was a problem that I faced earlier that I did not like. So say that's the corner of the house right there, right? I don't know. It would look like this. And you see that? This is not fully in line. It looks like this. Do you see why I had a
Uh,
problem?
I like that section, that where you're standing on, but the bottom, I don't know,
Like,
feels funny with the corner being chipped off.
I mean like right here or well, here's the thing. So you see how this one is over here, how it's like in line down? But these
Yeah,
match perfectly fine going up. And like you can even see from the roof, they even do that on the side as well.
exactly.
So that's why I kind of went with more of this. The reason why I made out of one in black, I know it looks just like one full color, kind of like that, or the portal over there area and everything like that, and all the other builds. They're like it's kind of missing a bunch of color, right? But this is supposed to be a area for the whole uh, server room and everything like that. Which I also have these doors here, so if in case I want to like I have the glass doors here to indicate the main area because I cannot do it from this side because I would have to go through around here, then around here, and around here just to get to it because the quantum computers and everything will be here. I don't know if I like that. So, instead, I can do it right here from the corner of the bridge if I wanted to, but I don't know just yet. Still debating on some things.
Guess you could say you are the master debater.
Shark, I'm recording.
It's a master debater, not that word.
Shark, I'm still recording.
No,
Do
it's
not get
not.
me banned.
You're, dude, it's debating. What's wrong with debating? All you think is, what the
Nothing,
hell
I'm
do you
just
think
screwing
I'm
with you,
saying?
man. Nothing, I'm just screwing with you. Okay, so that would be for the four corners. Three. And that would be there. So I think that's all I needed. Now these, Some days I just will not be able to get back.
Oh my lord. What? So I'm right now looking at my section on the book for the homework.
Yeah.
Holy cow. There's some three-dimensional diagrams that have constant arrows that I gotta look and see which direction matches the equation.
Mm.
Which it ain't bad, but when you have to find the right arrow, that's where you have to like spot the difference.
I think I'm also realizing something that actually look pretty good. I have these right here, the ME controllers, but if I do ME controller, there are things like this. Oh, that's one of the things I was looking for a while back. I couldn't remember the name of it. But
I think you should click A on it.
there's things like this that if I'm not mistaken, I could turn into cable facades. Yep, right here. Which I think would look pretty
Cable.
cool. As in like a bottom or something, like uh to come across here and stuff like that to go in. Because if I'm not mistaken, I would have to bring the cable from here to there. This one I have to bring over here to there and leave this space empty because the 32 cable and a 32 cable cannot connect to each other and could not have a quartz fiber in the middle of it, apparently. It does not like that.
Oh, great.
So, man, I really cannot press the button I have for the vein mine. See, that's what I love about vein miner with some of them, is that it's not limited to just ores or wood or anything. You can do it to like anything. Like I
It could
love that
strip
one.
that tree instantly.
I can do that with obsidian and everything, so I get a stack of obsidian or so in almost an instant. Once it's collected and all that. But yeah, that's basically what I'm looking for. I did make the ME crafting terminal. So I did make this. But I'm actually thinking about maybe having it to where it's inside the wall right here. Or something. And you see where I have the camera there?
Yeah, looking at us.
I'm debating on whether or not I want to put the wireless system right there.
Right next to it.
Yeah, the problem is that if I put the ME system there and that there, I would only have to have I would only have to have the Fluix cables, and those would be the only things because those are the only things I can put the quartz fiber on to bring it towards the middle. That way it's not connected to anything else. Do you know what do you know what the difference between the quartz fiber and the Fluix cable? Hello? You all of a sudden went very quiet.
The glitch down. What would that be? I meant.
Oh. So the quartz fiber makes it to where energy goes from one cable to another to make a subsystem or so. But they do not fully like connect. Like say if like you see if I used a how to say this? If this one is powered, right? And how to explain this? Okay. So you see how these connect, right? That they're connected. That means they're linked together. If I added a quartz fiber on here, it means whatever area they go into,
Lock in place.
no, they would get separated. So it would be two. So instead of it having one pipe like that, it'd be only one pipe and one pipe if I put a quartz fiber here. Only the energy gets transferred, not the items. That way you can have subsystems and things like that. So that we actually might do a lot more. I think I did run out of cables. Yeah, I keep running out of cables.
One sec.
Okay. But, yeah, guys. So we are gonna get that stuff set up. I want it to look nice, neat, and organized. But we're gonna need some cables and stuff like that. So, and these we're gonna leave for when we do patterns and things like that, guys. So, yeah, with that being said, we are getting a little bit more energy. I can easily put another magma generator down here as well. One of these times 8. Pipe it in there. That way we have a third one going. That way these two basically work on the ME system while this one works on powering all this stuff. So let's start the cable facade. So for this, okay, it'd be like this. Okay, so that's just andesite and redstone. Okay, that's perfect. That's fine. Because then we can use the table we already have to make those, which then we can use the cable facade. So, man, I really cannot spell. Network cable. Oh, wait. Is this like the mod pack where it's like redstone oh, I can do it on like the sides of the walls and everything. I think that's cool. Wait, what am I doing? I think it's a cutter. Right here, cutter. Okay. I just need 2 quartz. Which I should have somewhere, I believe, right?
I think
Unless I
so.
use it. Oh, wow, sorry, man, you just scared me there for a second.
No, you're good.
Okay, nether quartz cutter. Okay. Think we got everything. That way we can make the cable facades. What those are, it helps blend in the cables into blocks. Full-on blocks, not slabs, blocks. So that's why I'm hoping that way instead of us having like an ME port or something like that connected to this, hopefully we connect this to a separate system to supply a lot more power. Which we might have to use one of those rotational controllers. I don't think I have any spare ones, so we would have to make another one. Which is probably something I'd have to automate a lot of if we want power for certain things. Because we can connect one water wheel to it or something like that. Well, actually,
I think I figured out what's going on.
what's that?
So in my book, there's one question that has like 3 dimensions, which one of them you can't plug into anything, but they're the same exact arrows which point the same exact direction, so I figured out which one it was. That wasn't too bad.
Okay, cool. I gotta figure out if there's actually a way for me. Because I have it like this.
Oh great, don't tell me I'm out of ink.
Hmm.
No, I'm not. Okay, good.
I have this set up for this, but. Hmm. Part of me wants to know if there's actually another way. I could set this up. Actually, there might. Hold on.
I see it now. Okay. So this will be one.
Gears. I'm looking for any kind of gears. I should have some gears somewhere. There's a shaft. Get some andesite.
The z coordinate should always be positive, meaning that it cannot be the middle or the bottom. So that's gonna be 3. And this is gonna be 2. Easy. Easy! I can do this in my sleep.
You might not want to say everything on recording, man.
Why is that?
You might not want to say everything on recording.
Fair point. I'm probably gonna continue on with the homework. I'll be back in a moment.
I was gonna say, do you mean the call?
Well, I was probably gonna, like, mute throughout the whole session. Like, when it's time for me to know something that I need to know, you just let me know. I'll
Okay.
be listening. And I'll be back.
This way is supposed to go this way. So if that doesn't, it turns around, we got a problem there. So if the other one turns this way and that turns that way, then this turns this way, this will turn that way. We'll see. It's a little bit much more slower. But that's fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all of this is still going okay, that's fine. But yeah, rotational speed controller. That way we could turn the spin power from over here down into over there. So yeah. Also, how on earth is one of my headphones almost dead? Is that the one? That was the one. Okay. Okay. Alright, this would be a good chance to light up the base a little bit more as well. Oh, did I seriously forget this line over here? I must have. Well, I'll leave this right here just for that. Okay, that way that lights up. It actually looks pretty good. Might not have enough, but... Oh, will I? Oh, yeah, I think I would. Oh, yeah, 'cause like only 8. So we just did the 4 corners. Yeah, that's actually starting to look pretty good now. Still need to do some of these, but that's fine. And we'll keep these just in case. No. We're not looking for smart, we're looking for dense. Right here. Something like that. Oh. Oh, wait, no, not a smart cable. Dense. Which is this with just wool. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna need a lot of cables, guys. A lot. And then we're also gonna need a bunch of wool. So let's see, what can we do for wool? Besides string, because we use a lot of string. Or string the only way. And loot fabricator, which we don't have access to right now, or I mean we could get access to it. It's simple recipe with we're not good with netherite. Or, no, we are good with netherite, my bad. We just need sheeps, or go finding the sheeps. Okay, more wool, chisels. Don't need that. No. Villager trading, which we don't have a villager. I guess string is our only option right now. That's fine. Saplings. Where are the worms? Here's some worms. There's some worms. There's the string. Now I'm just gonna need some sticks. Hello? Oh, did adding the Essentials mod actually break this? Or was it the update when I updated the stuff? Might have been the update. Or the Essentials mod pack, which is weird. Well. Can't grow trees, that's fine. Piece of glass can go in there. No. Shouldn't we have a crap ton somewhere? And see, that also works. Sorry, just eating some candy right now, guys. Okay, sorry. Setting up this candy little dispenser thing is a bit annoying sometimes, but there we go. Nom. Mm. Okay, well. There we go, we do that, and then we got 4 dense covered cables. So my inventory is always filling up so quickly, guys, I'm sorry. Okay, so now and then redstone. right here. Do I want something like this? Or... I mean, maybe? Well, we'll try with this. Did it seriously go underneath the base? Okay, nope, nope. I just did not look. I was about to say, it better not have. Let's see, would that look good on the floor? I mean, it might. Somewhat blends in. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Oh, I need the. Oh, wait. Oh, right. I need to do this. Cable anchors, and then those. Okay. Network aesthetic. That is so I could generate the power. Power within. But yeah. Because we have a ton of rotational power. We're constantly feeding it the blaze stuff, so yeah, this should be fine if we bring it down. No, it needs to be connected like this way. I need to go get some diamonds. I need some diamonds to fix my pickaxe. So yeah, if actually wait, no. I need to make them first. I don't know, maybe one or two would be okay. I don't know. First, let me put up a bunch of these frame blocks. Let me go put them all up. Including the sink. This. Don't need that, don't need that. I'll keep those in my inventory. That can be changed up right now. Hmm. So let me think. If Still need my hammer. Copper sheets. 1, so it's 2. 4, so then it's 2. 4, 6. So I need 12, right? I need 12. Are the spools? No. Oh wait, no, I left them in there, didn't I? Copper and zinc. I need 2 zinc. Right, those things need to be hammered down. That works perfectly. There's the spools. Two of them just in case. Does not connect, so it actually full on needs. Hmm. Let's run a test. Nope. Okay. I want it separate, so in case the power grid goes down, this does not go down. It's still running because of constant motion with that. That's what I want. So I guess the only other option is this. Unless I make this to a separate wireless system. Which, granted, is not too difficult. So... get some of that. Get some of that. Get some of that. And get some of that. So... not a controller. Storage. Just need one. And then we need glass panes. Which I thought we had some more, but guess not. Okay. Well, that's where, this comes in. Okay. Now, we get one of these. And we match it up somewhere down here. what we do is that this over here, we could just keep over here. ME network. There. So that can be set up for the ME network. No, that's not gonna work. It's gotta be right here. And now... there we go. Alright, that... I hate that it does this. Like, you'd have to be very specific. Oh yeah, see, it's already charging up pretty quickly. You take this, connect to the network. And we can see it already started to fill up. This way we could tell if the ME system uses up a lot more than originally planned, we can increase it with the second one. So we're going to get that set up right now. That way that's ready. Like always, I believe the faster it goes, the more power it produces, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, we're not using up as much as the system already, so we're still good. And that way we can wirelessly do it without having the cable from here to there. Now, comes a little bit of a difficult part. Which, again, I don't think it's going to be too difficult, now that I think about it. Bucket. Get some water. Okay, and now... it's either that or... we bring this whole area underneath there. Which, granted, the whole plug will be sticking out like a sore thumb, but still. Okay, Shark just told me he was leaving. So that's fine. Yeah, that way... we're gonna have to... we're probably... either we're changing that or something, but... yeah, now we just need to get the plug. Point. And there we go. Now that that's doing that, let's just fill up that little block. Yeah, like that. Even though we're probably gonna replace that later, it's fine. We get endless amounts of it. Let's see. Nope, it's gaining more. Just the slightest bit more. Okay. Granted, it's not really running much. So, but yeah. Okay. So that's where that's gonna be. Cable facade, cable facade. That way, we have to do it from the bottom for those. So yeah, we'd have to make a little tower all the way down over here. But there we go. Oh, right, we're gonna have to move it all the way over there. Whoops, my bad. I don't know, actually. Probably should not have done that. Yeah, see, it even goes through down there. There we go. That way we're not. That way we know where the cable is. We're probably gonna have to bring it down here anyways. But that way, this one can go to this line. But we're have to gonna bring it. We're have to gonna bring it all the way over here. So that way we know. There we go. It's gotta come over here. That way we can come up and do the other ones. Do, 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 do. We're gonna need a ton of wool. I don't know. Okay, well, plans change. Just having that there, that way we can get that settled. Why am I itching so much all of a sudden? Oh wait, how long have I been recording? Okay. Okay. Yeah, actually, I guess what Shark did here is actually good because that's a good little pathway as well. Because that way we can lead off. Because instead of just me having built in this area over here and expanding this way, I also am going to expand this way, and that way. So unlike the other base where I mainly kept expanding one area and stuff, this area over here is going to be set up. So, hmm, maybe if storage and energy are going to be stored up around this area right here. And that's gonna be a little home-like area. Storage and all the ME system and servers gonna be up there, over there. Create mod packs all the way over there. Maybe we have something like mechanisms. Hmm. maybe mechanisms over here, or yeah, maybe mechanisms over there. Maybe something along the lines of automation over here. I don't know. Or, actually, hold on. Why not instead have automation right over here, or so, because it's closer to this, and would help out a lot more. Um, because I could bring a cable in from there down this way, or so, and then have it extrude off into subsystems or something like that over here. Maybe? I don't know. I'm guessing, if I'm not mistaken, automation has to be staying within the area of this. For this, we can bring all of these more downwards and everything, so that way it could actually be beneficial there. I don't know. Hmm. I don't know. We'll probably figure that down later down the line. But building, like building the house and everything might actually be a little bit over here, a little more easier, something like that. Maybe. I feel like the house I want to be like over here because open space, or better yet, I can have the house right here because that way it's by the bees and everything. Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. As of right now, we're gonna be working on this building. Let's see. Quartz, redstone. Charged quartz. There we go. Though we have some of those. Hmm. So we're just missing a little bit more glass. Put up the frames. Actually, you know what? Let me turn these into pillars. So I can go fix the side over there. Once the side's fixed... Oh, I guess I only need 3. Well, the rest of it can be bricks, so for more cable facades and stuff like that. For less inventory space. Don't see me needing that many right now. This can be brought down. That way we can do that. We're gonna need a ton of these. It only made 11. Now, I just need a quartz fiber that line. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more quartz fiber. Well, that kind of sucked. I think just so it looks like it's an actual part of it. There we go. That way it looks like it's actually connected. This, I might have quartz fiber on them, but which means systems are connected online. See how much power is being drained right now. Looks like with each one more. Okay, so right. Oh wait, not a point. I need a plug. Yep, there we go. So that should be keeping up with the energy. So yeah, something like that would come in helpful. I was about to say, why does it sound like something's on fire? And then then I remembered this is a fire over here. Okay, so that way, that's charging that up for that one, which is okay, which means this over here is staying on power. So we have that situated right now. And we have those. So we're gonna do the same exact area where it's like 1, 2, then this. That way it's not connected with this. So we're gonna do the same thing over here for those. When I get more cables, because, man, a lot of those are used. Over 30 minutes. Okay. Yeah, this whole area over here, the whole little station over here is looking pretty good so far. The server room over here. Now we should start making the actual like drives. Oh, okay. Uh, let's do item. I want to go for like the biggest one. That's portable. Wait, what? Million? I wonder if that can actually be put in. If that's the case, hold on. Skystone ingot, matter ball, which matter ball actually we can start working on. Yeah, we could start working on some matter balls. So I just need some glass. Which reminds me, I need to take these out. Yeah, maybe megas could be pretty good. To get those. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of them. A cumulative processor, skystone ingot. To get one of these. Singularity. Singularity is, oh, one bucket of that, plus that many metal balls. That should be fine. 64k, no. We'll just use, this. It might be full with water right now, but Yeah, that way it should lower that. So yeah, we might go for Mega instead. But as of right now, that's a little bit out of our way. But actually, we could have Netherrack or something like that go into it. Cobblestone requires these two. Netherrack is lava and lava, which is a simple setup. Actually, which one of these we don't use as often? I think it's mainly Netherrack. Yeah. Let me get rid of the flux dust though. There we go. Because we're gonna need these. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this because it connects to over there anyways. But that way it also looks like it's on little stands in between them as well. Oop. So that way I can also have it look like it's not actually floating and not physically connected at all. And it's not just one side. Making it look weird. That way it's looks like it's actually built on top. Yeah, I think this is gonna look pretty cool. With this one, I don't want to do this and this. This one I full on think I want to do this because this one is just going to go for this, the wireless connector and stuff like that. Like I have to build up to it or remove that block to use it and everything, but that should be fine. But yeah, as much as I want to put a cable facade right here, I don't want to right now. Hmm. Oh, hold on. Trains just messaged me. Oh my gosh, I asked him if he was available today or no. He said yes. And then when I was texting do you want to play with me on the Minecraft world? Before I sent that, he says, wait, no, I got family coming over. And I just text him, never mind. Okay, so, right, because it's Easter and everything. So, yeah, I'll be doing this solo for the rest of the day. Yay. Eh, it's Easter. Usually spend time with family, but it is Easter, if I'm not mistaken. So we went to the candy bucket anyways. But yeah, people spend time with family. I don't think ours, because man, has my family been having problems. But what family does not have problems? If you do know a family that has not had a single problem in their entire life, comment down below. All of it, I'd probably not figure it out, but yeah. Okay, so that's that one. That's where we connect this one. So we need a cable facade for that. Okay. So that way we have cables going down throughout there. We're gonna put one there, that way it blends in. But now I don't know if cage traps can be cable facade. Hold on. Let's see if cage traps can even do that. If not, I think I did have one cage trap. Yep. So I was messing around with it with Shark. If this doesn't, it's fine. It does not. Okay. I do need that for... Well, this could be like one of the entrances, so I can easily change these up to more or less something like this. I guess, maybe. Don't quite know. Hmm. I might change it. Maybe something with tile. Because it won't work. Oh wait, will it even work with glass? I don't think so. Because it's like see-through objects. Nope, it does do that. Okay. Okay, well now I want to know, will it actually show the cable in between it? Yeah, no, it completely does it. Okay. Well, I guess that is good, so if you're in a cave or something, that way you can look up. Not a test. Can I do this? No, okay. Actually, no, it's related to decorative related stuff, so... Right in there. Yeah, so like... Take it out, put it in there. And so we can also use this because these don't go that fast. So instead we can use it towards something else. So the Grains of Infinity, Skystone Dust. Which are all right there. See, all of that should roughly go. That way it's not stocking up everything. There wasn't any. Actually, no, I think there was a few updates to the mod pack as well originally. Um, okay, we might work on this maybe in the next episode or something like that. 'Cause it's getting time. It's getting close to the time where we usually would end episodes. But I could just do that. Hmm. How do we fix this situation? Well, I guess I could finish it up to here. Yeah, because we'd have to do 4, and then another 4 plus another one over here. But almost forgot. I need one of those. Before I place that there. Oh yeah, I also need the light. One of the lights. If they'll even cable facade. And they will. Which I... Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. But by the looks of it, I don't think the cable facades actually work as lights. I don't think. So... That kind of sucks. Well, now it works. That hurt. So that don't work. Cage up there. If that's how I want it to go. I need some more cable anchors for the pillar. What am I doing? Due to it's a pillar. That way it looks normal. But then again, we'll be able to see it through here. So if we could, let's go get the terminal. Terminal's in this chest. Okay. So that way we don't see the top of everything. But we're gonna get another one. Another pillar. It ain't really gonna be seen. So that's great. Now I can access this. Yeah, something like this. I like those. Okay. And that way I can also craft and whatnot. Everything's over there. Crafting status. That way I can look at the crafting. But yeah. Now just to fill that up. Wireless universal tablet. Which really what I need is wireless crafting. Which is not quantum crafter, normal crafting, which is ME crafting terminal, wireless receiver, dense energy cell. Dense is okay, that's a good thing. Energy cells, that's easy. Okay, sweet, and that's perfect. But I do think I need this. Or to get one of these, I need a pearl, which I can do. Hold on. I think I have this. Don't I still have those dusts? I have two of the dusts. There we go. That way I can make two of them. wireless receiver, calculation processor, calculation, wireless crafting, so if that's what we're looking for, it needs to connect to the system. Actually, let's test. Can I... Man, I was hoping I could put cable facades or something on it. If that was the case, I could have hidden it behind this wall and stuff, but no. If I wanted it to go up there, I have to change these. And those four up there as well, but I don't want to do that. So instead, is there another? I could have it to where it goes to the bottom. Or I could have it like this where it looks interesting, but no. Hmm. As much as I would say, hey, maybe hide it somewhere else that wouldn't be conspicuous or anything and actually looked good. I don't know. Actually, if I wanted it to put it all the way up there, the easiest option would be taking it from the corner. Or something. And like it stops right here. That's basically a good wall. So like this would be 1, 2, 3, all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So yeah, that would be. I'd say that would be okay as well. Because this ain't really connected to anything, so I don't know. Okay, let me set this up. Okay, so it does go well together. That's perfect, because a lot of them you're not really seeing. Hold on. I have one yellow, so if I somehow miss getting this... I got the yellow, just did not get the frame. Oh well. Reason for that is so... Just so I know it doesn't accidentally drop off into the void. Oh, wait, that's... Okay. There we go. Oh, right, I also need one underneath. Oh, wait, no, those don't go, that doesn't go there. Sweet. There we go, it'd go up there. Okay. Hmm. Now that I think about it, that's a problem. Wait, how long have I been recording? Oh, okay, it's around the time to end. Um, okay, I'll figure this out. But that's gonna end today's episode. If you guys did like this, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, get notified by any of my uploads. It is really much appreciated. But yeah, with that being said, I hope I'll see you on another video. Or y'all keep watching, comment, any help, any complaints, concerns, or anything really, even if it's helpful or not. Who knows? But yeah, with that being said, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you later. Bye.